Yeah, I'm on a whole new level. I'm on a roll.
G'day everybody, how's it going? Welcome back into another edition of Floor 20. It's the first remote edition between Patriots and I, and it's feeling a little bit different already, mate. How's everything going in the US?
Well, oh man, I have had an eventful few days to say the least.
Okay,
I did touch down, so I didn't get much trouble at the old immigration, so that was good to get through there.
Right.
But had a first day a bit of a just crashed a little bit, but second day straight into the gym, bro, and then that's where.
Ooh.
Remember I said I've got a little surprise for you.
You did
Or
tell me
big surprise
surprise,
for you?
and mate, I've been on my toes. What do you got for me? Oh, what happened?
Oh, my single ladies.
What
Bro,
did you do?
I broke my damn hand, bro.
No, you didn't.
Bro, I've never broken a bone in my body. First time I
Is this a sign?
snapped my fourth metacarpal.
Oh man,
The ring finger metacarpal. It must be a sign, but bro, oh my god, like what a freaking setback. I was doing some plyometrics to warm up for legs, and you know how they've got those like spongy like box things that you can do box squats on or box jumps on.
Yeah.
Bro, I jumped and my finger just got jammed against it. My body went this way and my finger went that way, and I heard two cracks.
No, you. Oh,
bro, oh my! I almost passed out. I almost added to my list of passing out from last week.
that's that continuity. Yeah, that's that segue.
That's
420,
the continuity, bro. Oh my god! But, huh?
Well, so what'd you do? Like, did you go see a trainer or something?
Nah, I just like almost passed out, and then I can't really make a fist at all. There was like bruising and swelling, and my that finger's like I can't really move it.
Yeah.
And my older brother actually had a fractured hand before. It's called a boxer's fracture. And you know I don't know how that one happened, you know, but maybe Outback or one of those.
101.
Hey, but no, I had like all the same symptoms as him, and it's still messed up. I had a soft cast on it, like a red soft cast on it for the last few days, but my like hard cast came in today, and I don't have insurance out here, so I can't get it checked out. But
is tough.
Yeah, bro. The fact that I can move it means it's not completely broken. It's probably just a fracture, so it's a couple of weeks, but maybe a few weeks till I can start to use my grip again. But we did go to the gym again yesterday, and I managed to get a chest and shoulder session in using machines. So I used my thumb to press like this.
Oh my!
Over here.
That is the most
and
sheet thing I've ever heard in my life. This guy goes with a broken hand, pushing up the bloody bar with his palm. Come on now.
I was doing some flies with my wrists. They had the side delt machine where you can drive with the elbows. So I was flying away.
Very, very, very Patriots thing to happen right there, mate.
Yeah, bro.
Well, back in Canada, I forgot to say this at the top. Happy Canada Day to all of our Canadian viewers, Canadian listeners out there. If you're living in Canada, shout out to you. Happy Canada Day. And you know what? I've had a couple of eventful days as well, Patriots. Probably not as eventful as you, given that you broke your bloody finger, but I want to give you a little bit of a story here.
Yep.
So you know how we've been going to the gym, a bit more. We start feeling ourselves. You know what I mean? Our heads start to get bigger, as with our muscles. So I walked into the elevator here in our apartment, guys, and I kind of just forgot that the elevator could stop on a certain level before we get to the ground floor.
Ooh.
And so what I was doing is I was just looking into the mirror at the back of the elevator. I pulled my sleeves up like that, and I was like that. I was just flexing in the mirror, and then guess what, bro? And then it stopped on a level before floor, and then a lady was just staring at me as I was doing this, bro. And she didn't walk in. She waited till I turned around. And I was like, "Oh no, this is so embarrassing."
Yeah. Oh my god.
So
that is a situation.
I had to pretend to be all confident. I was like, "Oh yeah, hey, how's it going out?"
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh no. So awkward.
I just hurt myself. I just chicken. Oh.
I've been going to the gym.
One of those ones.
I got my biceps a lot bigger.
Yeah. So man, that is gold.
So that's that was one aspect, man. And then we went to, my girlfriend and I went to Whistler on a day trip, bro.
I've done that myself.
Yeah, and it was nice. We went to a place called Lost Lake. Have you been there?
I haven't found the Lost Lake. No, I haven't.
Well, we found it, baby. Just a 20-minute walk out of Whistler, and it was a nice little Canadian experience, out in the wilderness. Nice little lake, nice chill environment. So we enjoyed our little weekend there, man. And that's my little catch up for you.
What have you guys or what do you got planned for this Canada Day weekend?
Yeah. So we're going to a place called Pender Island, which is like one of the small islands, I guess, kind of attached to Vancouver Island. And I've never been there before. I'm excited about it. I've heard that it's quite, it's a quiet little environment, but once again, you want to get out of the city when you're living right in the core of it and just, hit the wilderness, hit the beach, and just relax. But it's 4th of July, right, over there. So what's going on over there?
I'm on the same wavelength as you. I want to get out of the city. I will say it is weird not being in the city, like and being out in the suburbs.
Right.
Like you notice that there's like you can see the horizon and not buildings, but we are actually hightailing it tomorrow. We're not saying when this podcast is being recorded, but we are hightailing it tomorrow to Napa Valley, and we're going to be spending some time out there, doing some little tastings and stuff. But we'll have to see what we can do. The situation here with COVID and everything is kind of a lot more hectic than it is back in Canada and even back home in New Zealand. The governor announced today that they're actually re-locking down restaurants and bars and all that kind of stuff, and it's compulsory to wear masks in public as well. So we'll see what we can get up to.
Oh man, so you guys are like almost going backwards, are we? Just like locking everything back up, and that's tough.
That's what it is, man. So like we've been doing what we can. We've been playing outside. Went and shot some hoops yesterday with one hand. Pretty rusty, but other than that, yeah, man, we've just been making best of the situation, to be honest.
There you go. That's all you can ask for, and it's great that you're seeing your missus down in the States, bro. I commend you for going down there, and we're holding down the fort up here in Canada for you.
Bro, I gotta say, it's weird not knowing the everyday happenings of your life.
This is a proper catch-up for us. It hasn't happened in a long time.
Not knowing what time you fall asleep, what time you wake up, what time you go to the bathroom.
Yeah, everything, mate. Everything, guys. Everything.
4 months of quarantine.
It's a small apartment, guys, so just keep that in mind.
I can hear you breathe.
Heavily, nah.
So yeah, bro, should we get into it today? What do we got for the episode?
Yeah, man. I've got a little topic to start us off here, and it's a hot one. It's a hot one going around the world at the moment, I reckon, especially for us. It was the the BET. Is it BET Awards?
BET, Black Entertainment Awards.
BET, man. Did you watch those performances?
I saw DaBaby's.
So
Lamborghini.
So DaBaby had one where he was in like the George Floyd singing singing Rockstar. That was emotional, bro. Emotional little performance there. And then Roddy Ricch came in hot on his verse, but then also he did a little performance as well, man. And like, yeah,
what did he do?
So you didn't see Roddy Ricch's one?
Nah.
Yeah, bro. So so you have to check it out. Like he combined 2 of his songs from his album, and oh man, it was sick, bro. It was sick.
I'm cut. He told me he would text me before going on and tell me what songs he's performing. But
that's your boy. Your boy.
The boy didn't come through. I gotta check that out, man. Yeah, bro. Oh, BET Awards. Yeah, I gotta go and check out those performances.
And then, so there was those 2, bro. And then there's a couple more that I wanted to mention. Like Lil Wayne did like a Kobe tribute.
Oh, because he has that song Kobe on his album.
Yeah, and so he did a nice little Kobe tribute amongst all like the black entertainment and black civil rights movements with going on with that performance. It was it was sick, man. It was sick. And then like Public Enemy had one with Nas, And
yeah,
that was dope as well, man. It was all obviously catered towards what's happening in the world right now, what we talked about a couple episodes ago. But it was just, it gave a musical touch to it, and it was exciting to see it like that, man. So if you get a chance, check it out, I reckon.
Yeah, but were they all pre-recorded? Like, because The Babies was like a full-on music video style production.
Yeah. So it was all like they were all music videos pre-recorded.
Gotcha.
But like. Yeah, as I say, man, it was all catered towards like the social movement at the moment, and
gotcha.
I just think it was a nice touch to sort of add on to what we're already talking about, right? It's increasing, our efforts to talk about it more, and in different pathways, I guess, as well. So it was really cool to watch, to be honest with you,
bro. Speaking of black entertainers, Mr. West, Yeezus himself released a new song. Yesterday or the day before as well with Travis Scott. It's the same kind of thing. It's like an activist type video. I've listened to it a couple of times, but first, what are your thoughts on the song? But then I got another little point if you've heard the song. But I got another little thing to add about Kanye West.
Okay, well, you know what? I heard the song one time, but like, it didn't stick with me. So like, I can't comment on it right now because
Yeah, I'm the same. I don't know like if it's going to be a slapper. I've got to hear it in the car, just to get the full boom, boom, boom. But, bro, why I want to bring him up, he's been in the news because he signed a 10-year partnership with the clothing brand Gap. Did you see that?
I heard about that, yeah.
Yeah, and so, like, number one, that's huge because obviously he's got his own company, Yeezy, and then he's got the Yeezy distribution through Adidas.
Yep.
And now he's going to take over Gap. And like, there's been a whole bunch of brands that are like slightly outdated, like Fila, Championship. Oh no, what is it called? Yeah, Champion. Sorry, Champion.
Yeah.
And like brands like that have gotten revamped over the last like little bit. Nautica, like brands like that.
Even like Quicksilver and all that stuff, eh?
Yeah, it's all kind of like coming back. So I'm wondering if he's going to bring back the Gap and kind of get into that clothing. But I was gonna ask you, like, can you remember any like clothing brands that you used to wear back in the day that are just like non-existent, or maybe have had a resurgence?
And honestly, man, in terms of stuff that I used to wear, I don't know. How about Puma? Like, did Puma come back up, to go down and come back up?
Bro, it did. They kind of did the same thing. They signed Kylie Jenner to a little deal a little while ago. Yeah, and they even had a little deal with Rihanna, bro. All these brands, they've been collaborating with like actors and rappers and stuff to get that new wave, that new clout. Yeah, and they've kind of relaunched and rebranded themselves. So I don't know. It's gonna be interesting, man.
Because Kevin Hart, didn't he get a deal with Nike as well?
Yeah, he had the shoe deal with Nike. He was like the first comedian athlete.
So like, I guess we can aspire, me and you, Prashit, here on Floor20. What are we going to go for? We're going to go for Nike, Adidas. What type of guys are we?
Actually, I've always kind of been a little bit impartial towards Adidas. Like, I think it's because of the All Blacks. Like right now, to your right, there's one of my Yeezys, right?
Yep.
Then I have some Ultra Boost right here, and then I have my Adizero basketball shoes right here as well. Like,
wow.
I've always been on that Adidas wave. I did kind of get into Nike here and there. But yeah, what about you? What's your like preference?
Yeah. Oh man.
Checks over stripes?
To be fair, I've always leaned towards Nike. I don't know why. Maybe it was because like as a kid growing up, you see just the brand everywhere. But then also, kind of like you, I won't say that I'm not an Adidas guy either, just purely because of the All Blacks. So like, obviously they're already, there you go, you're wearing it right now. They're all over the All Blacks game, man, for us going up in New Zealand. So like, you can't be against Adidas, I think. So, if either one of you guys want to throw some money at us, get some Floor20 branding out there for you, we're happy to do it. Come at us, guys.
Bro, speaking of like brands and the Kanye West household, did you hear the news about his missus, Kimye? She had some big news herself, bro.
Big news? And you just puffed your...
Big. B for a Billy. That's why. Because she's a billionaire now. Bro, So she's got like, bro, honestly, big ups to her, man. Like, oh, this is continuity. We were just mentioning how we watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
This is serious. This is serious right now.
I'm keeping up. So you know how Kylie like sold half of her company to a bigger company for like 600 million or something. So that means it valued her at 1.2 billion. Well, Kim just sold one of her companies called KKW, which is a makeup line.
Yeah.
And she sold 20% for 200 million, meaning that company is valued at $1 billion. So just that is $1 billion. Then all of her other previous earnings, you've got to take that into account.
Man.
And then have you heard of Skims? It's like her like tights company.
Oh, well, I follow her on Instagram, so like I see all these things. Yeah.
So you've seen Skims, haven't you?
I've seen them, yeah.
Hey.
I've seen them very closely, mate. Don't worry about that.
Double tap, eh? Nah,
the
but
real DSP,
bro,
like picture.
Real DSP, bro. Like, have you heard about how she's like getting her law degree at the moment, and she's also like releasing prisoners and working on prison reform?
Yeah, man. Like, she's using her platform. I guess that's what we talked about, right? Using your platform to help, against social injustice, and she's doing exactly that. So we have to give credit to her for the movement that she is pushing herself. So, and exactly. She's like, some might argue that she got to the top by, a different type of means, but like, hey, she got there and she's using it. So credit to her.
I know, and I reckon she left all that stuff behind her a long time ago. And honestly, I reckon that family, bro, they kind of led the way in terms of like capitalizing off social media and all that, like, and building a brand and selling your own brand instead of just promoting products.
Yeah.
Like, have you actually seen George Clooney?
Yeah.
Bro, he sold after like a year. He had this tequila company. He sold that for $1 billion as well.
Holy, bro, that's like The Rock. Isn't he doing tequila as well?
That's what I'm saying, bro. You're gonna see. It's crazy. Like, The Rock's had this 30-year career, but then you watch, like, in 2-3 years, there'll be an announcement that he's selling Terramana for like $1 billion. You wait.
Yeah, and he'll be president. He'll be president by then as well. Don't worry about it.
Exactly. So relax. Tax cuts. But I wanted to ask you, wrapping up this little part, if you were to become a billionaire tomorrow, I have a couple of things. So aside from just the house and the car, what would you do, like, with your investment of $1 billion? Like, let's just say you can't just sit happy and spend your money. Like, if you had the opportunity to do something, like, what would you do?
Wow, that is a serious question. And, just off the top of my mind, I'd like to buy a sports team.
That's it.
So what I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna go back home and I'm gonna purchase the Waikato Chiefs.
That's it.
So they're gonna be mine, and I'm pretty much gonna own Hamilton Sport. Yeah, bro. And then I think that would be my main investment, and then like see what I can do with the Chiefs in terms of advertising, branding. But I'd buy the Chiefs.
Bro, you got to buy the Breakers too.
Yeah. Sean Marion's involved down there, I think.
Yeah, and then on top of that, I reckon you'd be able to buy in, a little minority stake into an NBA team,
Yeah, I think so. Maybe like a little, what is it, a little Atlanta Hawk type deal, or?
Yeah, hey, bro. I would I'll do all the above, but did you see LeBron? He actually had an announcement the other week where or the other day, where his company got like $100 million in investing for Uninterrupted.
Oh sure, I didn't see that.
But personally, that's probably what I would do. I'd love to like produce like TV shows and movies and documentaries and like do funding towards that kind of thing, and like make some cool content. I'll probably do that.
I mean, yeah, the world's your oyster at that point, isn't it? Like that's a pretty cool idea as well. Like, well, I mean, like that's kind of what we're doing now, but like times like literally $1 billion. So like
$1 billion. Yeah,
we got a dollar. We got a dollar
boys.
right now. We're making it do.
Hey.
Yeah, imagine like taking Floor20 to the next level, making that a bloody global potty.
So should we transition into some sports, bro?
Yeah, bro, let's do it. I feel like it's been a minute since we, knocked on the sports door. And we started off as a primary sport podcast, so I wanted to get a bit of that back in there, given that things are starting to come back up, especially here in North America. So I want to talk about the NBA with you for a little bit, bro. I actually have serious concerns about this season. So it's due to start in a month now, less than a month. And people are pulling out left, right, and center. We've seen Brooklyn Nets, about 5 players aren't going to go to the bubble in Orlando. I saw a little statement from Silver that the season still could be cancelled if COVID becomes too much of a thing. Florida's blowing up each and every day. I just think that the only reason they're doing this now is because it's the only time they can. If they could push this back, they would. I don't think the NBA is anywhere near ready to start. So I actually think, if I had to put my money on something now, I think that NBA season won't go ahead. What are your thoughts?
Damn, man. So I think they're going... Well, when is it scheduled to start? July what? 30th?
July 30th.
That's a whole month. Bro, to be honest, damn, you might be right. 4 weeks is a lot of time. I was going to say I think it might start and then you might see things getting out of hand. And I think I don't think the bubble system is going to work as well as they think. I think people will leave. Well, these players, bro, they don't want to stay. No. And, bro, so I saw this thing the other day. It's if you know how the players can only bring 3 people?
Yeah.
Bro, if they don't bring their wife or they don't bring their girlfriend, then these players, bro, they're going to go crazy.
Yeah, players, the key word.
Player. Bro, they're going to go crazy. And, I think the biggest thing for me is, yeah, it's all good that we see, DeAndre Jordan got COVID, so he can't play or whatever, right? But as soon as you see one of these top 10 players get COVID, that just ruins the whole thing.
And the thing is, bro, that could happen at any time during this 2-month, 3-month season. So
yeah,
I don't know, what happens if Kawhi gets it? What happens if Giannis gets it? Are we gonna shut the league down, or are we just gonna crown a champion? But then they didn't have the proper competition because of COVID. I just to me it has a really I think Kyrie said this. It's a bit of a fishy feeling. They're just doing it now because they have to do it now. In my mind, they're not ready to do it, but they have to finish the season. And it's a money grabbing attempt somewhat. So
the other part of it is, bro, this becomes more of a political issue. So I don't want to dive too much into it, but COVID, if you don't have any pre-existing conditions and you're under 40 years old, it's a very, 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 very slim chance that it's going to affect you any worse than a regular flu, right? And they wouldn't shut down the NBA season if somebody got the flu, Jordan flu game, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So I almost think that unless you're symptomatic, really symptomatic, you're coughing, sneezing, have a bad fever, this is going to be controversial, but I think you just play. And I think the players that go in almost just say, look, we are we're just going to kind of sign away and play. And if we don't feel safe, we won't play. But if somebody just tests positive for COVID and they're completely asymptomatic, I don't know, man, about not letting them play. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll see what happens, and we'll keep this as one of our topics, week to week here. But I just have a feeling at the pit of my stomach that this thing could get canned, bro, before the start of it, and everyone's expecting a season, but in the back of my mind, I'm we ain't ready for this. So
I think the WNBA is actually starting a little bit earlier. They're doing it at some private school or something like that, some academy, IMG Academy.
Huh.
So let's see how that one pans out, and then obviously you've got baseball and football and all that kind of gearing up as well. So I know it's worth monitoring every sport, and seeing how that all goes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, we'll definitely see what happens there. Either way, I'm excited that there's chat of basketball coming back, and we can talk about the playoffs as it goes along as well. So sports fans, we got you. We'll be in the NBA when it comes back up. So yeah.
Need some sport, eh?
I also wanted to touch on the NFL here, Prashik, because there was some news that came out this week that I'm very, very excited about. And I'm not sure if you heard,
I did.
We got Cam Newton. Woo! We got Superman.
Yeah.
We got
That's
Cam Newton and the
right.
Patriots. So, as everyone knows, Tom Brady left us. I'm a big Patriots fan. Tom Brady had to leave because of his conflicts with Bill Belichick. But we got Cam Newton, and now I think that vaults us straight back into high playoff contention in the AFC. There's definitely the Baltimore Ravens with Lamar Jackson and Kansas City Chiefs with Patrick Mahomes we have to get through. But if we can get through them, we might meet Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the Super Bowl, which is Tom Brady versus the Patriots. How good would that be? And it would be the first home Super Bowl for a team because Tampa Bay would make it in Tampa Bay. There's so many storylines here, Prashit. Was it Tom Brady all those 20 years for Patriots? Was it Bill Belichick all those 20 years for the Patriots? I'm just absolutely frothing for this NFL season, mate.
Bro, I'm actually keen to see how that works out as well. Because do you think that they're going to let Cam play his style, or is he going to play the passing game?
Bill Belichick will absolutely mold the offense for Cam Newton. Like he's going to be, we're going to mold the offense to more of a a run game, and then moving into a play action game. So, like we're basically saying, Cam, this is your year with us. You've got 1 year, and let's see how we go.
Damn, man, that's gonna be real exciting to see that. Do the Patriots have any crazy receivers?
So the thing is, like, our weapons aren't what Tampa Bay has, or what Kansas City has, or other teams. But I mean, we've got Julian Edelman, most receiving yards in playoff history. So my man, tough, gritty. Basically, we've got a bunch of guys that can do the job by committee. No real superstars.
Okay, well,
but
there's no chance you guys will get AB back, eh?
Oh man, nah. He had his opportunity with us. Like, yeah, if you blow it with Bill, you're not going to get another shot. Basically, he's ruthless, man.
Damn.
I'm just excited as a Patriots fan that we got Cam Newton, and like he was MVP in 2015, bro. And like people bag on him saying he ain't all that, but I've got a good feeling that he can vault himself back up into the top tier of quarterbacks in the league. So I'm pumped, and let's keep it moving, eh, brother?
Bro, he's had he's had a lot of injuries since he jumped on this vegan train, eh?
I mean, like,
hasn't he?
Coincidental or what? I'm not sure, but he had like one like mean season in 2015, and like he hasn't quite. Well, actually, he hasn't got near those heights again, but I just think, man, like, with all of his fight and determination to show that the Carolina Panthers royally screwed him over, and that he can actually win a championship, like, this is going to be so sick, bro.
Gotcha. Bro, I'm actually interested to see what would happen if we jumped on a vegan diet, for a couple of weeks. Huh?
I mean,
have you ever done that
my
before?
mind, but but maybe I might become less tired. I do love a midday nap. Maybe that might exit the daily routine, but I don't know.
I have started to implement the the Beyond Meat. Yeah, I've got some of those Beyond Meat sausages, bro, in the fridge. So,
mate,
I've been starting to implement some of those, and I might actually switch over to the vegan protein shakes to see how that goes. But
listen, you spend your time between Vancouver and San Francisco. I think it's getting to you a bit here, mate.
Oh no, I think it is. Well, I can't let go of my chickens, chicken wings,
Oh yeah.
Cool. No, that's it, bro. I think it's good. We talked about having shorter episodes and more episodes this kind of new season. So. Yeah. I think this fits into the model, so we can probably cap it off here, bro. You want to take us out?
Sweet, brother. Well, it was a pleasure to see you again, mate, and enjoy your next few days over in the US there, and we'll connect up again soon. Everybody listening, appreciate it, and we'll see you again next time, hey guys. Cheers.
I'm counting the world. Yeah, I'm on a whole new level. I'm on a roll. You see how it goes. MVP, a man so wavy, champ like Brady, boss like Jay.